cooperative DeFi project. Transparency of some community.
Crypto. How's everybody doing out there? I hope you're doing well. Welcome to another weekly Blaze show. Is Inferno your TitanX 280-day hedge? Crazy, but could it be? You know, look, I'm your host, Ali Kane. Welcome to another weekly Blaze. What a week it's been. Another crazy week. You know, another week, another awesome launch from the Blaze 3 Labs team. Inferno, the launch at the weekend was a massive success. Another fully decentralized protocol out for the community. We as founders are participating just like you guys out there, and yeah, it's been performing very well. Tonight we're going to look into some of the stats, how it's performing against TitanX, some of how the early performance has been on the chart, the adoption of the mint itself. We'll have a look into all that stuff. And then we'll have a look at the usual sort of Blaze stats, and yeah, a lot of exciting stuff. The ecosystem is building out really, really well. So many things going on. You know, we're coming up to TitanX day 280. Within that, we're going to be running into day 2 for the mint of Inferno. During the middle of that, you're going to get another weekly Blaze or another 8-day Blaze payout. There's so many things happening within the ecosystem. It's already getting hard to game the system. You know, so many moving parts. There's a lot to think about all the time at the minute. And with that come many opportunities. So maybe through this discussion tonight, a few opportunities will arise. People will maybe see through us talking through the stats and having a look at everything that's going on. Some smart people out there might recognize some trends and some opportunities for what's happening. And obviously the massive TitanX day 280, 8 a.m. UTC, somewhere around there on Saturday, the massive unlock of all those TitanX tokens. The thing we've been talking about for months and months and months is finally here. So many things going on. So Justin's going to join me tonight from the team. It seems like it's been so long from we've just actually done a stream with a couple of our own team members. So many streams last week with out on other channels, and you know, just bringing on people to our channel to talk about the upcoming events. But just, yeah, how you feeling?
I'm good, man. I'm good. Wow, what an exciting array of events. You know, we had like almost 800 billion TitanX come into the Inferno protocol on Friday and Saturday.
Yeah,
you know?
some crazy motherfucker come in with 45 billion towards the end. One hit, 45 billion. At the time, that was like $12,000 worth at the time. So yeah, even that, saying that now, TitanX price, our buy and burn's working away, and the TitanX price is taking it already, starting to take a little bit of a hit as we approach day 280. See, we've got Mo back in the chat. Good to see the dogs back in action, Mo. Hope you and the doggo are doing well.
He's good. Look at him. Hey guys, sorry for the echo. Sorry. We just want to make sure we get this out to everybody, you know, and sometimes we make mistakes. We're only humans, so bear with us and we appreciate it. So yeah, it was amazing to see the participation. And I mean, right now I think Inferno is like 30% above the TitanX. So yeah.
Yeah. I mean, the chart itself hasn't had too much action, but the good thing about that is that nobody's really dumping their tokens. I think everybody is watching to see what happens when the buy and burn kick starts to ramp up towards the weekend. Great participation. You know, we've got Inferno after one day of minting. Inferno already has, you know, over 150 holders, 44k liquidity. And, you know, as I say, a lot of those people are holding on to see what happens. Another protocol launched flawlessly. There was a few hiccups at the actual launch time. A few things took a little bit longer than we expected. A few things took a little bit longer than Blaze. I think we ran over the launch time by about 40 minutes, which was nerve-wracking. It was just trying to keep the chat safe from scammers. Holy shit, the scammers were straight in with the fake links, you know. But yeah, another, you know, protocol launched flawlessly, and the buy and burn So we can see that the buy and burn every 30 minutes or so is buying and burning about 150 odd, $120 worth of Inferno. So all that stuff's working flawlessly already, which I suppose we've got to be happy about that.
I mean, this is the small potatoes burn too, like the 4%, right? Until we get to Thursday, 10%, Friday, more, Saturday, more. So that's all by design, right? So, and I think the one big dumper's out, the main dumper, he's got about 2 billion Inferno left. He should be gone soon. At least he's been exiting underneath the buy and burn from what I've been seeing. So that's very gracious of him.
That's it. The kind of question for the stream is Inferno your hedge against the potential TitanX day 280 dump? If we're sitting at the minute with the buy burn not even kicking in 30% above the TitanX price, that's probably why that person is, that person is selling their Inferno tokens. There could be many things that they're doing with so many things to do within our own little ecosystem. There's many things they could be doing, selling that Inferno into Blaze. They could be going back into the staking pools with more Blaze. If they're getting a 30% return on their TitanX, which they would have done so far this week, it's a pretty good move. Although they dumped the chart maybe 5 or 10% in the last hour.
The chart's just getting started. This baby was just born, like 4 days ago or something like that. So,
yep.
And we're coming up on TitanX day 280. Woo.
Yeah, I mean that's the thing. It really, when you're in so deep and you're so involved in the projects, it's hard sometimes to think that we really are just getting started. A lot of people ask, Inferno. We've got 8 weekly mint cycles. What happens after the 8th cycle? You can see how awesome the Inferno bull is. He is an absolute beast of a bull. He ain't going nowhere. He's here to take over the bull run. So Inferno it's obviously an awesome meme coin with great tokenomics to begin with. All that utility at the start, all that buy and burn. That's just to get the thing fired up. The Blaze team are working on other things. We've always said we're working on more stuff to help our own ecosystem. So, these first 8 weeks are just the start. So how did you feel, Justin, about the amount? Can we bring let me share my screen here. We'll get a few so don't need the viewers don't need to look at our 2 ugly mugs for too long. Let's see.
I got mine ready if you have any problems with that one.
Yeah, it's kind of funny and sometimes in the chat, whenever you're asking what we're talking about, there was something Josh said the other day. I think it was boat race. I think you had to ask what the hell is going on. Yeah, boat race face. You Americans.
I know, we're just dumb Americans over here across the pond. We escape from you Brits. Hey, what's up, everybody in the chat? Thanks for being here. Thanks for the support. A lot of mods. We see you guys, and we're grateful. So,
can you bring my screen up there, Justy? Can you?
Oh, absolutely, sir. Hold on 1 second.
Lovely. Okay. I actually wanted to look at Inferno first.
Oh, you want to watch? Okay. Want me to pull it off?
Oh shit! No. Sorry. It's the It's the wrong screen. I shared the wrong one.
All right. Oh, Blaze, still humping the American dream.
Blaze is just walking along beautifully, doing its thing, isn't it?
Oh yeah.
All right. So mint, where's the total at the bottom? 779 billion TitanX in during the first mint. How do you feel about that?
It's beautiful. I mean, and that's with the supply that hasn't really been released, slowly oozing out. But halfway through the day on our time, your time, 8 o'clock Saturday morning, UTC, right? Is when the 280 dumps. Yeah. I wonder what folks should do with that. I don't know.
You mean their TitanX?
Yeah. I just wonder.
Yeah. I mean, sorry. We'll come on that. We'll come on to that. How did you feel whenever the There was a bit of a rush towards the end of the mint. It could start off, usual kind of what you'd expect. The mint goes live, you got to rush in, and then it was kind of there was a few periods of during the 24 hours that was a little bit stagnant, and then towards the end, it was just there was some crazy massive mints coming in towards the end. But yeah, I mean, there was at one stage during the day I was kind of like going, okay, if we get to 500 million or 500 billion, that'll be sweet. And then as we got closer to the end, we could see that things were ramping up, things were getting busier. And the end on 880, I personally was pretty damn pleased with how it ended. Would have been lovely to get to a trillion, but yeah, I was really happy with that performance to get to the 780.
Yeah, I mean, it was beautiful to have that much TitanX come in. I mean, a trillion would have been a milestone that would not be forgotten. So I think we burned was like 56 billion approximately TitanX when it came in, and some of that went to the liquidity pool, as you saw. Some people were asking us about it in the Telegram, if you noticed that. But yeah, that was the initial formation of the liquidity pool, so we counted that at 62.3, but it was more around 56, if that makes a difference to anybody. It's not too much, about $1,500. So
Yeah,
so
well, look, the project only had one mint cycle, so there's another 8 to come, and 56 billion burned. That's of the 8% of what came in. Baby Dragon X, we're coming for you, Baby Dragon X. We're going to be jumping you guys next week. What's it next? Hype out Helios. Helios. Woo-hoo-hoo. If we do the same again, we can take over Helios. The dude, you better be cringing. You better be watching your back, boyo. We're coming for you. We're coming.
Yesterday I was watching the Versus stream. They were talking about, is it competition or they're working together? And we're like, well, it's both. I was in the comments just saying it's all working together to just accomplish the same goal and burn TitanX and produce protocols that bring value to the TitanX ecosystem. 100%.
I mean, obviously the more awesomeness there is within the TitanX ecosystem, good builders, good projects. Obviously, it's better for us all. The more eyeballs, new people, something new that comes out might draw other eyes that don't see us. So the more we have going on, the better. We just want to be the best within that, and then everybody comes to us.
Healthy competition never hurt anybody.
Exactly. That's it.
Yeah.
Let's see. I wonder is that the Inferno. So here's just an idea of what's to come from our Inferno Bull meme. There's a full story behind it. I'm not going to read this out on stream, but if you're watching this and you haven't even bothered, you were too busy watching the price charts to not even know what your meme coin does.
It's worth noting that Inferno, we have this great meme narrative with this fantastic bull that's been designed, the story behind him. It's a narrative. This is a utility meme token that's never really been designed. And how many meme tokens have a freaking callable buy and burn, that differentiates in percentages throughout the week? Zero in the entire crypto world. So, in projects that we do in the future, right? They're going to be focused on burning Blaze and burning Inferno and burning TitanX and everything else too. So, we're not done.
Here's this sort of friendly competition that the Blaze Bull, the Infernal Bull, hangs out in the Blaze bar. That's him. I think he's went over into the Dragon bar to kick a few dragon asses. Josh has asked me to read it out, so I'll read this bit out. The Blaze Bull, vibrant mascot for the Blaze 3 Labs, was once an excitable young bull from a farm outside Las Vegas. Yearning for the city's excitement, Blaze often felt stuck on the farm. Despite his youth and lack of wisdom, Blaze's dreams were relentless. He would dash into town daily to witness thrilling auctions, soon amassing wealth. Within months, the Blaze Bull left the farm for the city, flaunting his success with luxury watches and fast cars. I'm not reading anymore, but it is pretty cool. The story that you guys have come up with. Again, I take no credit for this one. This is thanks, Burnus. I think this is all Josh.
And with the story, yeah. And Steve, him, and they put a lot of work into this, so it was great.
I think he's talking about himself. This is his own aspirations for glory. The Blaze Bull is probably bad sports in another life.
The reincarnated bad sports that he wants to be right in the next generation.
Yeah.
Oh
So
goodness.
we've already burnt 49 billion Inferno tokens. So that's a fair amount at the minute. You know, this is our 4% figure at the minute. So 4% of the total that came in has been getting burnt until tomorrow. It's tomorrow right up to Thursday. This $120 is every 30 minutes. And yeah, it's going to ramp up. That's going to just slightly more than double. Probably will end up about somewhere around 250 if TitanX stays the same for that 10% day. And then we have into Saturday, we have that ramping up to 15%. I've seen the community chatting, saying that was going to be $500 buys. I think with the TitanX dumping, well, now, dumping's a bit of a exaggeration. The price has gone down a little bit. We'll actually have a quick look. TitanX. It might not actually be just as much as $500. TitanX. It's only down 8.5% on the day. What's it going to do from there? What is it going to do? I didn't catch the versus stream last night, Justin. What was the gist of his take on what was going to happen day 280? Was there a gist, or was it just playing out many of the scenarios?
No, it was a great stream. It was long. It was a long stream, and at the end he went into more of some of the analytical chart stuff that he does and is good at, him and Trey. But the majority was about Hart's law, and how all these protocols that are being developed in the TitanX ecosystem, all boats rise with the tide type of thing, and that's what's going to happen. And some will do better than others, obviously, but that's brass tacks. I mean, that's the truth, Hart's law. And so he was harping on that. And it was some really good alpha on some other meme coins that they got into towards the end that are not anything like Inferno meme coins, just regular meme coins that are doing well, obviously, because there's a lot of meme coins that bring in all kinds of money, right? But they're not meme coins with utility. So this is kind of like a concept car, right? In itself.
I mean, I've seen people talking about, maybe it was even Jake that posted that marketing, is even more embedded than building. And again, that's why we're out here trying to create as much content as possible. We've got our awesome meme coin to go with everything. So yeah, we're doing our best. But yeah, see Josh and saying a lot of shit on my watch list here. I mean, people talking about Hart's Law in the chat. I mean, it's plain to see here all these tokens that are all dick with butts, Titan, both down 8%, Solid X.
Can you say that again? With what? No, I'm just kidding. Dick with butts. What is the world coming to? Continue on, sir. Sorry,
it's just so normal for me to say that every day.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's Hart's Law and fucking in reality there. Look, brutal. Get everybody on Pulsechain getting annihilated again today, just for fun.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of the markets are down right now. I mean, it's just after the Bitcoin conference, there is usually a dump. It's been like a thing that's gone on, and that happened in Knoxville, Tennessee this weekend. I don't know how many people tuned into that, but you could listen live to all the streamers and everything. RFK did a great job. Love him or hate him. Trump did a great job. He said he's going to fire Gary Gensler day one. I thought that was beautiful. Russell Brand, you can listen to him speak about it as well. He did a good job. And Michael Saylor, of course, some of the people that really stood out from the conference. Just from my buddy was there and he gave me some good feedback, and I watched the videos. So pretty cool.
Yeah, the only one I watched was Trump. I was fucking cheering at a few glasses of wine on the sofa celebrating on Saturday night. I just played the community poker. Thanks very much, Weaponhead, for setting up the Blaze community poker game on Saturday night. I think that's going to be a bit of a regular thing. It was good crack. Yeah, it was good crack in there. So I had my cigar, a couple of glasses of wine, played some poker. and then listened to Donald Trump at the Bitcoin conference, and I was fucking yeehaw, yeehawing all the way through. Whenever he said about it was fucking hilarious when he said about firing Gary Gensler, and the whole crowd cheered like crazy. And he was like, "Fucking hell, that was so damn good! I'm going to say it again."
No, he goes, he goes. I didn't know you didn't like him that much. He's like, I didn't know you like kind of looked over at his kids, you know, because Don and them are, I guess, in the crypto more. And he's like, is that bad? He's like, let's hear it again, and they just let loose, and but all these, the politicians are going to say what we want to hear, right? So, but I think they know the narrative is that this. The crypto is here to stay, and the massive investors now, senators, Congress, U.S. side, and probably all over the world, they all got their finger in the little honey jar, now. So why are they? They're not going to let anybody in office distinguish their earnings now that they're out. That's my opinion, at least.
Yeah,
So.
well, I fucking loved it. His speech was great. You're right. Obviously, politicians, Trump's always going to say, play to the crowd, absolutely. But he fucking played to the crowd. He told me everything I wanted to hear. If I was in the
Yeah.
States, I'd be a fucking Trump supporter, no sweat. I always look at America for years, okay, and look at the people going to all these rallies. And if you, I don't know if you like the politics outside America. I mean, the politics here in Northern Ireland and in UK, I pay no attention to it. And to me, I look at the states most of the time, be like, how on earth? Why the fuck does anybody give a shit about about a politician? Who would actually support a politician? And I suppose it's just because Trump says all the things I want to hear. I don't give a shit about a lot of the other stuff. But yeah, I think if I was there, I'd probably be standing there with my fucking Trump 2024 banner.
I mean, I think the fact that he didn't come from a political background, maybe he's corrupt and is all of his billionaire business dealings and in wherever in New York or wherever you may have you. But I think he's a changed man after about getting this, what happened the other day, right? So I'm pretty bullish on him, not bullish on the other guy. We need people that can count and add math together, We need, because we can't do crypto and stocks without math. So, anyways, Josh wants to see the Inferno chart.
Yeah, I'll get a look at that in a second. I just wanted, and one thing, Ali, you sound more like the Blaze Bull: cigars, poker, Trump, and wine. My life it's going downhill, man. And yeah, you guys are taking me over the edge. I'm going to fucking full on DJ in town, but I'm loving it.
Yeah, I'm gonna play poker next week, 100%. That was awesome, and
Yeah,
that's a
so yeah,
great community
again,
building thing too.
yeah, because even this is one of the things that I've noticed lately. I spoke about it on the stream last week with and give a shout out to community members that are starting to create their own content, pushing out our narratives and helping us, supporting us. But just even there's a few new members in the community who are starting to stand out as well. People that I'd never even heard of. They were on playing poker, having a little bit of crack playing poker as well, and there's relationships are getting solidified. We need people like that. We need things bringing the community together. And everybody here having a bit of fun together as well while we're at it. And just the more we can do that, the more people come in. They can see that we're really building something here, not just coins but community as well. So yeah, Weaponhead did a great job leading that little poker game, and hopefully I'll be free to play again this Saturday.
Yeah, props to him for getting that going. That was really cool. Absolutely.
Yeah. So I mean, sorry, we were talking about the verse last night. Did he say I think I seen somebody, maybe it was actually in our own chat, somebody saying that we get a mega 50% dump on day 280. It gets bought back up the day 283, get bought back up, and would drop a zero come day 283 or something like that. So do you see the dip? One, do you see the dip coming? And two, do you see it getting bought back up? I personally have ETH ready, and I think probably a lot of people do. I've got ETH sitting ready for the dip.
Yeah, I mean it's a good play because it's like a key coin token now. like we talked about a couple of days ago, and to get into all these great protocols that are being launched. It's like Revo said, I was listening to what he was talking about. I think I might have mentioned this the other day. That it's like a layer one, functioning like its own layer one in an essence, even though it's not. But I don't know if there'll be much of a dip. I'm sure some people, the prices, if it comes out too much, and obviously the price is going to drop, but if people have any brains, they're going to put it into something that can, maybe produce value, right? Instead of just dropping it for half of, or even more than half of what they produce their miners for. So it's definitely better to hold. A lot of people have max miners coming out. I have a lot of them myself, and even more after that. So I'm definitely not dumping my my miners by any means. That's for damn sure. But a good opportunity to pick up cheap TitanX, that'll be there.
Yeah, see Utah in the chat there. I actually can't remember what the penalties are for TitanX. 7 days to claim. I claimed every TitanX miner more or less as soon as it came out. I didn't even wait for that. I know you keep claiming your T rank bonuses, but I never even bothered waiting. We'll get the Mo's comment in a minute. I never even bothered waiting. What is anybody in the chat know what the actual penalty is for waiting past that day 288?
Gosh, I used to know by heart. I said it so many times in the Telegram. I know that it just starts to go down after the 7th day. Basically, you get like a freebie, for that week, as you collect your T rank bonus, T shares, or whatever you want to call it. Yeah. So then the next week it starts to go down. So here, let's see. Let's see who's got it. I know somebody's going to come up with it, but yeah, you definitely want to claim your miners, folks, if you're in it. All right, don't forget about it, and it's really important.
Yeah, I also hear people talking about, people coming along and not even bothering to claim their TitanX miners. I mean, there's no GUI cost to it. I think I claimed one for, about $1.30 a couple of days ago. So, why wouldn't you claim something that you've already paid for? I mean, there's no real reason not to come along and claim. And the fact that if anybody out there is thinking that TitanX is a pointless dead ecosystem, you couldn't be fucking. There's one thing you couldn't be further from the truth on that one. Like,
Yeah, it's brutal. I'm glad that Blaze, and Inferno and none of the protocols that we'll be launching have penalties for not claiming. Just so you guys know, just want to drop that little bomb in there for you. So, let's bring up Mo's comment real quick, Alex. I think you asked about that. The dip at 280. You want to talk about that for a second?
Dip at 280, it rises for a week, then drops for another month. That's a TitanX coming out 2-3x what the buy and burn can handle, but then we rise to Valhalla.
It's a good thing there's a lot of buy and burns, and it's not a small amount. Most right, he said there's almost 2 trillion in penalties. So that's people who haven't claimed, who basically look at the chart and just let it they don't see the vision. They don't pay attention to the community, and you just get wrecked, So, and Utah knows that he's going to tell us a little alpha right here. No penalties on Blaze protocols ever. And that's about right. Yeah, we don't want to do that, people. That's not cool.
Mo's just firing in there. That's just his opinion. Absolutely. It's all opinions. No financial advice here. If you're here listening to me, you're a fucking idiot.
Yeah. I know nothing. Don't listen to me. Don't do any of this. All right. So could nuke to zero, the whole spiel. We feel sorry for you if you invest.
Let's get a look at that. This wonderful Inferno price chart. It's pretty cool. Pretty cool how it went. Yeah.
It's not bad.
Yeah, I mean, let's what do you call it? Name and shame. E4E. Look at this motherfucker. Look at this dude. He minted about 30 billion Inferno, and has been turbo dumping on the this is sitting ticking along here at this level about 30%, probably more. Yeah, probably a little bit more earlier in the week. But yeah, this guy's taking about 30% profit in the first few days of the protocol, which isn't a bad play. Well done, you sneaky fucker.
Yeah, I think he's, exiting underneath the buy and burn, which is respectful. Everybody's got to do what they got to do. It's fair
Yeah.
crypto, right?
That's absolutely, the same thing in Blaze. There's people, people participating in the daily and the auctions, selling for a little bit of profit every day. The system's there for everyone to use. We can all game it as play it whatever way we want. So some people are doing really well at that play as well. So yeah, absolutely. No hate towards this guy selling. He probably, as I say, could easily be doing something good behind the scenes with that Blaze that he's
Yeah.
getting. I don't see any mega dumps on the Blaze chart or anything from him selling. So yeah, it's all good. Blaze rewards are a lifesaver during this last accumulation push. Yeah, there was a Blaze day 8 payout in the midst of the first Inferno mint, and everybody's so busy uh, looking at what's going on with Inferno that not saying we forgot, but I didn't even. It's like somebody said to me, "Frick, did you claim your Inferno your Blaze yet or your ETH?" I was like, "Fuck no!" So that was sold and used to buy the dip on the Inferno chart straight away.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't claim mine until I think Sunday almost, because I was just literally just 16 hours on the computer on Saturday as we went along, trying to keep people informed of the data that was coming in. And right now we burn like 6.4% of the Inferno token on the first week.
Yeah, we've got so the total 49 billion burnt already. Is that what it's sitting at, about 6%? That's
Well, yeah,
pretty.
about 6.4% of Inferno has been burned, and when we hit 10%, increases the buy and burn by like 2.5 times. So it should be pretty significant.
I was saying at the start of the stream about there's just so much going. We've only got 2 protocols, but they are friggin' sticky. They are so sticky. You come in here to play. There's a lot to keep yourself busy. There's a lot to keep to keep you coming back. The 8-day payouts, the 88-day payouts, the mint cycles, and then obviously we've got more. We do have more stuff coming. There's so much this weekend. Day 280. So I can't believe. Look at this. Look at this. I cannot believe that this starts in 2 days, 16 hours, and 24 minutes. I mean, what the hell? It's like we've just about caught our breath on the last mint, and now we're kind of having to go, right. We've got day 280 of TitanX coming up. We take over into that at 8 a.m. UK time on Saturday morning. Um, and what is it? It's about 18 hours before that. The Inferno mint will start. We're going to have it 6 hours after all those unlocks happen. That there'll be another 6 hours of the Inferno round 2 of the mint will go on for. So, and then I think then on the Sunday, there'll be another 8-day payout for Blaze. So between buying TitanX on a dip, using TitanX to mint Inferno, buying any dump that comes on the Inferno chart, watching what's going on Blaze, claiming your Blaze, deciding what to do with your ETH.
The dumper, the main dude that you were showing earlier, only has like 2 billion left of Inferno, but he might do it all over again, right? So, but then we're just getting started. It's gonna be a different ball game when, like you said, the day 280 will roll in with 6 hours left of our minting cycle, which is gonna be beautiful. Because people will, I mean, we know they will. I mean, we're gonna put stuff into Inferno, so we want some of our tokens too.
Sorry, I'm just looking.
What are you looking for, Ali?
No, sorry, it was just something caught my eye there. I was just double checking something. Yeah. So it's an exciting weekend coming up, without doubt.
Yeah. And so maybe we're having a stream on Thursday. Is that something? Is that a possibility still we want to announce, or we'll keep the community posted on that as well?
Yeah, so I think Thursday night we're going to do. We didn't do a spaces yesterday, so we'll do a Thursday night spaces, kind of just covering. We'll be a little bit closer, a couple of days closer to day 280. We'll maybe see a little bit more action on the price charts. We'll see a little bit more action on, because all this, there's time needed to see how all this stuff plays out. We were kind of getting used to seeing how Blaze was kind of doing. We kind of had a pattern to Blaze. It was starting to get to a point where we could see what was going on. We could everybody could see what's happening, what's coming. And now Inferno has kind of thrown a spanner in the works there. Same thing's happening with TitanX. All these things pulled together. Prices are there's going to be a lot of days here of potentially extreme volatility across all these tokens. And that's what I was saying about all these there's opportunities will definitely arise throughout all this. So yeah, people out there, don't start doing any panic buying or selling. If you try and come up with some sort of game plan for yourself, TitanX could dump massive. It might not dump at all. Same thing. If it dumps, Blaze could go down. Could be an opportunity to get some Blaze tokens cheap off the market. I'm kind of hoping, like Mo, that we do get a bit of a dump, and that we'll get a half
Keep it
decent
up.
recovery. Yeah.
Yeah, Ali, I'm going to share my screen real quick.
Yeah, go for it.
All right.
See bad sports. And the massive 44% rolls over for the buy and burn. Mint 2 week could be epic. Yeah, it really could be epic. We get 44% rolls over. And that's a kind of a starter for day for whatever comes in on top of that for Mint 2 as well. So even if we got the same again, there could be kind of double the amounts in the buy and burn the following week. We're hoping, okay, this is out to the community. We are hoping to get past that trillion mark this week. I think Inferno has shown that there's a community there for it. The meme is here. The meme is here to stay. There is even with the performance this week, there's a 30% gain on your TitanX price this week. So again, we need support from the community. And the Mint cycle 2, it's only down 5%, so it's still offering really good value to anybody coming into Mint. You're still getting that 95 Inferno for 195.95 Inferno for one TitanX. So that'll go down again the following week. So yeah, still a massive opportunity this week. We want to get that trillion. Remember, there's a lot of money sitting quickly, just quickly on that. What is that? 129k sitting in the buy and burn at the minute. We could have double. If we can double that going into the following week, get another better performance minting this week. We could be sitting there with $250,000 in the buy and burn going in and to the week after Mint cycle 2. So don't fade on that one either.
Yeah. Diamond hand it, folks, and people that that profit from crypto and not financial advice, like Jake said a long time ago, are holders. The large majority of them. So just something to think about. I just want to touch on the Blaze reward pools here, Ali, just for a second too.
Yep.
Blaze price is around $2, so it didn't get destroyed too much. There's going to be a lot of volatility until this 8 weeks is over of Inferno, because it affects Blaze, but in a good way with the burns and everything else. So Blaze is doing very well right now. I mean, the 88-day payout, we're only 30, are we 35 days in? What day is it? 35, yeah. And there's 142 grand of Ethereum, as we're going in the bull cycle. 288, you see that 118 in the 888 Diamond Club's got 107 grand of ETH. It's all, this is appreciating. These are appreciating assets, and the 8 days already back up to 12, 11 grand. So it's a beautiful thing. People are cycling and putting it back in and building their positions for the bull cycle, and whenever that comes, right? We got time.
Yeah, I mean, I could be right, I could be wrong, but I just see anytime I see that Blaze price dip below $2, I'm not surprised when I see it creep back up. I think, and for me, yes, there's going to be more volatility, but just seeing that price dip down below $2, I'm like, geez, I wish I just had more funds all the time to keep scooping more. So yeah, be prepared for the volatility this weekend and over the next week or so, because like, yeah, opportunities are there to build a nice fat stack. That what is that? Sorry, yeah. I mean that 888-day pool,
Yeah,
888 days. I mean it's only 4% into its life, and there's 107 grand in it. So
yeah, and for folks, if you're staking in Blaze, there's no slippage when you enter through the auctions, none with Ethereum, and that's what fuels that protocol, the staking protocol. So keep that in mind. You can buy off market and do whatever, but you're going to get slippage. And but if you enter the auctions at the right time, watch it all day, watch it till the end, and notice the ROIs as they fluctuate. I mean, you might just score some major Blaze to be able to lock up to get some of these rewards that are just purely decentralized and like everything else we do.
Bad Sports saying to share the pools up again.
Yes, sir, buddy. All right, let me see here. You got it up, Ali, on your
Yeah,
screen?
Greg, we'll bring my screen back up again. Yeah, I've got it.
Okay.
There's a little one, 18 diamond hand tickets, shows the dedication of the Blaze community. 18 diamond hand tickets already. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do that calculation on my
Math on television. All right. Yeah, I'm fully against that. Yeah, but 888 days away. I mean, we're
70
talking
72,000. Yeah, 72,000 tokens staked for 2,888 days. Rewards. Yep, there's the reward pools looking juicy. That 88-day payout is probably obviously the most exciting one at the minute. It's the closest, it's the biggest. So it's yeah. It would be really nice to see the ETH to get a nice bit of a pump. I think what we get this day 280 over us, and get the Blaze price starting to go back up a little bit again. More money coming into the auctions. That 88-day pool will get very exciting as it comes to it. Yes, to see there's Marco the Hexagon in the chat. Hey Marco, how's it going?
what up, dude?
I hope you're keeping well. Time goes
Yeah.
by fast, don't it? Yet it really does. It's just even the fact that was just sharing on screen, but there before the fact that even the Inferno next mint is starting in less than 3 days' time. It's like you just cannot catch your breath in crypto at the minute. Well, maybe not all crypto, but certainly within our little ecosystem here, you can't. It's hard to catch your breath.
I mean, Blaze is only 35 days old, and these reward payouts are just epic. There's not another protocol in crypto right now that has anything like this. So yeah, I'm just really proud of the team and the community and people that have contributed, and all this stuff is working flawlessly. It's a blessing, so we're happy about that.
Yeah, that's a good thing to say as well. I think to do it once, to throw out one of these these fully decentralized protocols with so many moving parts, to get it done once was my opinion. I'm talking about our own stuff here, so maybe a bit biased, but we did a great job on getting Blaze out. We've done it again now with Inferno, and I think now we can kind of establish ourselves that we can put together, good projects that work well. These fair launch tokens. Brilliant that we end up like everybody else in the community, participants in all these games. We're on here every week chatting about these things. I don't have the right answers. I'm just playing it like everybody else.
That's right. Yeah, we're all involved. We're all holders. We're not dumping on our protocols if the wind blows and you hear something. That's all I got to say on that one.
Is it Marco the Accent saying, with the farm doing great. Hope all is well with you guys. Blaze has been good. It was a great, I've said this a couple of times, it was a great move for anybody that get in and got their 4,000 max staked really quickly. I'm sure those guys have close to ROI on already. There were massive payouts the first few days. That was a great move for anybody that went ahead and did that at the very, very start.
It's expensive at the very, very start. Yes, it was. And
Yeah.
it'll go back. It's going to be interesting watching it fluctuate. But guys, just keep in mind if you're watching this, I mean, Blaze is going to be highly volatile while Inferno runs its course. So just keep that in mind. All right. The tokens are tied together, and but it's got a 90% buy and burn. So what's really going to be left of Inferno? All right. Whoever's a holder of Inferno, well, that might just be interesting.
there's Rich Landon in the chat. Yes, it was expensive, but no regrets.
Amen.
Yeah. That is true. That is true. I don't know what picking them up that early. You might have been paying $4 or $5 a token at that stage.
Yeah, I mean, it went up to like 70 almost and came back down. It was hovering like at 3. It was like 275 to a little over 3, I think, after the first week that we launched or whatever. It was somewhere around there. Yeah. What are you bringing up?
No, I'm just laughing. Somebody adding to their stack there. Yeah, Marco, we'll keep in touch. One of the guys will reach out and see. We've got. I don't think we've got too much booked. Actually, we've got Jake coming back on after day 290. I don't know whether you'd want to come on that stream as well, but we'll get something organized in the near future, Marco.
Yeah,
dude. The last stream we did was epic. Yeah, Rich is saying there that he get paid 3,100 on the first payout. That was a nice chunk for a.
He's saying. I think he's saying that he paid.
Oh, he paid that.
Yeah, one day. Yeah, buddy, I'm right there with you on that. So. Hey, it'll be worth it long run. I mean, I don't know. Maybe it won't be, right? NFA, so I don't know.
He paid 31 each. Oh, $31 each.
31.25. Oh gosh, yeah. That bot was rough on launch. Whoever did that, I'd like to find that person. That's for sure. Yeah, I bought some at 20 when my transaction went through on launch. I'll just say that out loud. I didn't sell them. That's for damn sure. That's for damn sure I didn't sell them.
That would be a pretty epic stream. Yeah, there's Eric from Dragon X has started to do a few streams as well. Ali, Marco, Jake, and Eric on stream. Let's do it. That would be a good stream.
That'd be cool. Yeah, that'd be great. Just keep getting. Josh is trying to build up some community leaders in the TitanX ecosystem to get on stream together and have another builders group, and hopefully everybody be cool doing that with us.
Yeah, so look, here's another thing I want to touch on. They're just the SEC no longer seeking to prove that tokens such as Sol are securities. I mean, that's another massive win at the minute for the crypto industry. Anybody here kind of just hoping, that the day comes whenever they come out and say that Hex is not a security, and we can all go to the races, off to the races with our Pulsechain and Hex bags again. But yeah, did you see that message coming out? Did you see what's your thoughts on that?
I did. Did
Sol even pump? Did Sol pump? No.
I mean, it's been doing good the last weekend, but the bottom line is, Sol is not Richard Heart ecosystem, right? I mean, this totally apples and oranges, and it's great that it's moving in the right direction. And I'm not going to speculate on, Richard Heart. He's got badass lawyers. He's one of the smartest guys in crypto, right? But good luck and get it done already. I mean, Trump gets in office, he might not even have a lawsuit to worry about.
Yeah.
Now, they're going to overhaul the hell out of the SEC, in my opinion, because all the senators, congressmen, insiders, Wall Street, all the bankers that said they hated it. I mean, Bank of America and JP Morgan, they're like hundreds and hundreds of blockchain patents for the use of the technology. Cryptocurrency is just one of the small aspects of it. So it's not going anywhere.
Trump, he did really say that, he wanted to bring all that back to America. And, again, as an outsider looking in, why the frickin' hell wouldn't you? Like you say, we're not going anywhere. Crypto's not going anywhere. You know, why wouldn't you want to bring all that business back to America? You know, and I had this stupid thing on stream the other week. After the Trump assassination attempt on one of my Pulse War streams, I did get into a little bit of, you know, as you know, I grew up with looking at America as, you know, the American dream and all that stuff. And I think Trump even said you don't even talk about the American dream anymore. You know, and he's, you know, obviously it's the make America great thing again and all that, you know. But it would be nice to see. You know, he even alluded to, you know, talking about the state of his cities and all that sort of stuff, you know. So I would love to see America made great again. And even if you can't get back to the glory of whatever it was in the 80s and 90s, whatever, you know, it would just be nice to see some good things happening, you know, from again outsiders looking in. It just looks like it's just so much shit everywhere.
Yeah, I just want to
And
see some logical thinking from our political leaders, you know, on both sides of the aisle. Would be very nice, you know, because
yeah,
it's not hard, right? It's not
no.
hard shipping every, you know, we don't need to ban everything in our country, so have to buy it from everybody else. We can contribute to the whole world, you know, and all work together in unity. So that's what kind of a lot of people feel that we're going in the right direction if we can pull that off. But if we can't, then
That was another thing I seen. Okay, right. I know that this is a little bit off topic, right? But I wonder can I I did see something. Are they already starting to talk shit about the polls and that sort of stuff? Are they already starting to say that Camilla Harris is getting more, you know, that she's going to be leading these polls? Are they already saying that shit? Are they?
I mean, you can't really believe a damn word any of them say. You know, you just can't, and it's almost irrelevant in my opinion. I mean, nobody. Yeah, I got to be careful what I say on this.
Yeah, that's it. That's it. I can say whatever the fuck I want.
I know.
I'm not putting myself in any political. I don't
I mean,
know.
I'm not worried about the politics. I'm just not trying to offend people. You know.
Go on, offend somebody.
Yeah, I mean, I have to do it. You know, there's just a lot of right in your face WTF. You know what I'm saying? Like, what in the hell are y'all doing?
Oh,
So let's get it together.
Elon Musk even shared a tweet today of Camilla Harris getting asked about the inflation. And oh my God, my fucking 8-year-old, I don't have an 8-year-old, my 18-year-old son could have give a better answer. And he doesn't even know anything about inflation, you know?
Yeah, they're just puppets, man. You know, and that's why they hate Trump because he's just a dude, you know, a businessman, right? A successful businessman with a great family. Then they're all smart, and all these other dudes are just stooges that have been in office for their whole freaking life, and it's their paycheck. They're supporting their jobs. So if I was in their place, hey, I don't want to get fired too, right? I mean, I want to go to wear a tuxedo and drink some wine and dance around with some freaks in DC somewhere. Anyways,
Oh yeah. So yeah, I really hope that
yeah,
yeah, hope it all gets sorted out. Okay, so we're
yeah.
only got a few minutes left. Anything you want to touch on before we start to wrap it up a wee bit?
No, Ali. I think that touched everything. I was looking at my notes here. The winner got paid today from the Blaze tournament. So the poker tournament, right? That was
Okay, yeah.
Weapon
So
Head sponsored. So that's worth
yeah,
noting.
yeah, Weapon Heads and Bad Sports put up the prizes for that poker tournament. So I think Josh was saying that he was chatting to Weapon Head and that the prizes for the Blaze community poker tournaments are going to get juicier and bigger and fatter. So maybe worth keeping an eye on those.
See,
Maybe-
like crypto 24/7, man. We start playing games and that's the metaverse right there. That is a true metaverse definition. Is when we, engulfed in that technology. Not always a good thing. Um, let's see here. What else? Just so everybody knows, the protocols we're bringing in the future will burn Blaze and will burn Inferno and will also burn TitanX most likely too. So what's come? This is the beginning. We want y'all to know that, and our team members wanted y'all to know that too. So just want to make that clear.
Yeah, so Blaze 3 Labs, we've said from the very start that not only will we build awesome, fully decentralized protocols, but everything that we build will all lead back to to help our own protocols. And yes, the TitanX ecosystem as well. We showed what we could do with the first protocol, Blaze. We've done it again with Inferno. We have already, without giving anything away at all, we're already working on the third protocol. You've seen how quickly we had everything ready. So again, when the time is right, we are not behind the ball. We are ahead of the game. We have already got what's coming next in the pipeline, and it will drop when the time is right. There's so many things going on that we do not need to rush. There's a lot of, there's a lot of moving parts here at the minute. We don't want to let everything's up in the air. Let's let everything settle for a few weeks here. See, let everybody get a little bit of the lay of the land and some of this volatility to pass from our mint cycles, from the TitanX Day 280. Let all that happen. Really important that we get support again this weekend for mint phase 2. We want to get over a trillion over a trillion TitanX in for mint cycle 2. There's going to be so much liquid Titan coming out here at the weekend. Cycles 2 and cycles 3, a lot of liquid Titan coming out to everybody. So, support the ecosystem and get your Inferno mints in mint cycle 2. Main question, does it buy and burn Inferno? I can't believe he's asking me that.
Probably. That'd be an answer. That'd be a good answer. We're gonna burn everything,
Burn it all!
Burn it all. Make it have value, guys. Right? That's our goal. Does anybody in the chat have any questions? I mean, everybody's been super cool. We love it when you guys come in. We kind of got late announcement on this. We usually do a little bit more marketing. Everybody's just been swamped, and I'm sure you guys know that. So, but thank you, DeFi Prosperity, for being in here, and Rich and the Mo, of course, and Marco and everybody else. I saw Praise Light was in here, I think, earlier, and Amico was in here. Some of our first winners from the contest that we did, which is so cool to go back and look at some of those giveaways in Africa, and how this whole thing's just kind of coming together globally. I mean, it's borderless banking. You want this up on your screen, Ali, by any chance? You want me to badge you back? I just saw you messing around. You're muted. You're still muted. Yeah, I can't hear you for some reason. Maybe your mic's messed up. All right, well, so guys, I guess we'll wrap it up. You good, Ali? Can you talk? Hold on, let me remove you and add you back.
Yeah, no. Sorry, all good. I was trying to get my YouTube song up there, but I started playing friggin' adverts. So, because I had this plan to play Disco Inferno every time somebody said buy and burn on the stream, but I fucking forgot.
Ali, come back. Josh is laughing. Yeah, that's funny.
So yeah, listen. Thanks everybody for tuning in. Another great little chat here tonight. Got a little bit off topic into a little bit of American politics, but it is kind of, it affects us all at this stage. Definitely with what happens in that election. But many things going on within the ecosystem. Be careful out there. Volatility is coming. Opportunity is coming. So get your head around what you're going to do this weekend with your TitanX miners, with your Inferno mints, and then just keep an eye on what's happening within that Blaze protocol. I can definitely see some opportunities coming this weekend. So yes, thanks very, very, very much everybody for tuning in, and come on into the Telegram if you have any questions.
Yeah, and smash like if you haven't, and if you're watching this later on, not live, smash like and subscribe, guys. We're trying to get this algo going, and share tweets if you're participating in these protocols, and we encourage you guys to use some good hashtags, and also it's always when you repost something, put a quote in there, put an emoji, put anything, and Twitter recognizes this. We've been learning all this stuff, and Jake's been putting stuff out about it too. That's another thing with Hart's Law. We'll just throw that in there with the rest of the protocols. So yeah, happy days, right, Ali?
Yep, absolutely. What do I say that all the time, do?
You do, and now I'm starting to say
how that's because there's too many happy days. Woohoo!
I called one of my friends mate the other day in America. He looked at me like I was out of my damn mind. I got fucking it's hilarious. Oh shit! All right, well, cool. Is that it? I think we're good, right?
That's it. Yep.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, you know how we go out with the anthem. So I'm going to pull myself off. Cheers. Have a good night.
Mint, mint, mint.
All right. So I guess the song's not working right now. So I'm not going to sing it to you. But again, guys, thanks for coming, and we'll have it ready for you next week. All right. Cheers.